Yo, yo, what's going on, folks? How y'all doing? Let's do a quick video here. Market's at a tricky stage right now. We've had a little bit of a distribution dump. I suspect that, the bulls will try to hold up this, kind of 1650 mark. Do we know if that's going to happen? Not. The real key is going to be when we get a bounce. How light of a bounce is it, or how strong it is? Really to negate this breakdown, we need to kind of come right back above the 1680s and get into that 1700 range. Otherwise, we're going to be in for a slightly bearish chop zone. And you know what? If we break below 1650, we've got more lows. We could go all the way down to the 200-day moving average, or 1600 would probably be our next logical level of support. So, keep an eye on the action today. If we try to bounce and it fades, then that'll kind of give you an idea of where the tape is going. Let's take a look at the watch list. Noah, this one is flagging here. This was an earnings move. It's looking like it's got another run in it, maybe up to 20 bucks even. A&W still doing, still here trying to form a flat top breakout. One thing about the stocks, I won't play it if the market is weak, as the volume tends to die on it. But if we do start getting a bounce, I would suspect that this one would break out, as it's held up really well. ENV, really like the location on this, sitting on multiple layers of support. This is a stock definitely that is trying to make a move, and it's got a nice formation here, so keep an eye on this one. ABFS, this is a trucking company that's been really just kind of flagging right under highs here. I think any push in the market, a stock like this could really get moving. ALNY, you can see this one is really just hanging out. This 50 mark is the key. It keeps kind of testing this area and coming back, so we need to break above that. HLF, this one has just been chilling here for the last few weeks. Any break of this resistance level, kind of look for that kind of mid 65 range. That could send this stock. And I like this stock. You know what? It had a really, really nice run. We've pulled back here. We've just been flagging it for the last few weeks. This one, if we can come out of this consolidation, should get another push. MTL is trying for a base breakout. That third 325, 320 range is really going to be the trigger on this one. Yelp. Nice bounce off the 20-day moving average. Ran into some resistance here at 50. If we can push above it, we might get back in this range, as this is a big momentum stock that's really having its first dip in quite some time. BCRX, another stock that's just flagging here. This stock is up a lot, and the one thing about biotech is they are a little bit tricky traders, but you can see it's really holding up here well, and that to me kind of tells me that it's got another push left in it. CZR, this is what we'd call a breakout pullback. We had a 5-touch push over 18, and really just a low volume orderly pullback to the breakout spot. ECYT, a bounce play here, right? This is a really kind of extended, oversold type of move down, as it ran to 19, is at a straight flush down here. I think if we can hold this area, we might see a bounce in it. Voya, this is an IPO stock that had a really nice breakout that we played when it took out highs over here, and it's just kind of drifting back down lower. Another couple down days, maybe just one more, and we'd come back and test that breakout spot and also get to that 50-day moving average. Another big momentum stock that's pulled all the way back. Kind of an area of interest is going to be watching the price action a little bit closer around 240. Asfun. A big run to 41, and then just a 3-day pullback here. If this thing can hold in this area, I do think that we can get a bounce on this, as it's a big momentum stock. IL, after this really intense run up, we've just kind of drifted back down. I'm going to see if we can get some traction. We're kind of in this area between here and 8. Zoom, push to 35. It's just a straight pullback here. Look for the 26s to see if this one can hold. If it can, that could be a key area for a potential bounce. Yoku, after a big push here, we've just come all the way back down for an oversold, bounce off the 50-day moving average. And then ARWR, this is a biotech stock that's really went on a huge run, over 100%, and just a fairly orderly pullback back to support. I think that this one can have a continuation if it can, stay above, $4 over here. We could see a run back to 450. So that's it for now, guys. I would trade and tread very lightly today, unless we start to see a bounce. This market has been just kind of drifting lower. And you know what? If we take out that 1650 range below, then we can dip back down. So, tread lightly till we get some type of confirmation for a bounce and then get aggressive. So I'll see you guys all in the chat room. Take care.